Hey guys, welcome back to Carnivore Expeditions. We're going to do something a little bit off topic today. My neighbors called me and said that they've been hearing noises in their attic and they think they may have bats. They know that I'm an avid cave explorer and that I have a lot of interaction with bats, and they asked that I come over and check it out. And of course, if we do find bats, they asked if there was any way that we could safely and ethically remove the bats. We don't want to harm the bats. You know, bats are very beneficial to our ecosystem. They eat a lot of mosquitoes. If you have a lot of bats in your neighborhood, you're going to have a whole lot less mosquitoes bothering you. So anyway, it's a short hike over to my neighbors, and we're going to take a look and see what we find. So I made it to my neighbor's house, and the first thing I wanted to do was just walk around the outside of the house just to check for any signs of bats. And I did find some. If you'll look behind me, if you can see on the pavement here, there's all of these little drops of guano, or guano bat droppings, and it looks like they've been coming into the house on this side. I put a few of the drops of guano on this paper towel just so you could see it better. I'm very careful to use rubber gloves. Bats have been known to transmit histoplasmosis, so I'm being very careful that I don't touch the bat droppings with my bare hands. So anyway, it looks like if you can see up above me, there's a vent, an attic vent toward the eave of the house. We think that's where the bats are getting access to the attic. So we're going to go up there and take a look. Now we're inside the house, and we're going to pull down the stairs to the attic and see if there are any bats up there. Okay, we definitely have bats. I can see them at the vent. Let me see if we can get a little light here. Okay, the good thing I'm noticing here is that the bats are not actually in the attic. They're just up inside this vent, this air vent on the side of the house. So they haven't penetrated into the attic, but there's, let's see, there's a whole cluster of bats here. Looks like there's about, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bats. I don't see any I don't see any pips, or I don't see any or pups. So that's good. I was afraid that considering that it's early May, I was thinking that the bats may have babies, and if they have babies, you can't disturb them. So but in this case, they don't have, I don't see any babies, and this should be an easy fix. This is what I'm going to do to solve the bat problem. I went to our local feed store. In my case, I went to Tractor Supply and I bought some cage wire. This is This is 1/2 inch squares, so this 1/2 inch should be more than small enough to keep the bats out. But what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to wait until the bats leave this evening. The bats, they should leave the attic around dusk to go out and hunt for mosquitoes and other insects. So what we're going to do is I'm going to cut a piece of this mesh wire to fit over the attic vent, and we're going to wait for the bats to leave, and then we're going to put the barrier up where they can't come back. So let's get started. Okay, I'm up here at the attic vent, and you can see there's a lot of guano here. Let's see if I can't scrape some of this off. Okay, I'm up here at the attic vent, and I'm going to put the wire in there. And I made sure that the bats were out. They actually left earlier than I thought they would. Put in a few staples. You may see that I painted the wire brown to kind of match the house. The homeowner said they're going to have it painted in the next year or so anyway. So anyway, I don't think you'll be able to notice this from a distance. Okay, so we have one attic vent which is bat proofed. Aren't they lucky they have a caver who lives next door?